everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's haul is going to be featuring some of the stamp and die sets that I've found on AliExpress. There's actually 4 sets in this haul that I wanted to share with you guys. I also went ahead and created the examples of some really cool and fun cards so you guys can see how the stamp and dies work together, and also what are my opinions on these stamps and dies, as well as the pricing and the shipping time, as well as the store name, so that you guys can go and purchase these for yourself. So if you would like to see my stamp and dies as well as examples, then keep on watching. The first stamp and die set that I have to share is this one here. And it is this really cool constellation, and you have some of the zodiac signs or the names of the constellations, and then you also have these really cool animals down below with their backs turned to us so that they are gazing up at the sky. You also have some trees and some really interesting sentiments. You have you and me, love you forever, but you also have convention in there. Not entirely sure why it says convention, but okay. The animals are really cute, and of course you get the dies as well to cut out each of the animals, the constellations, as well as the tree. And the store that I purchased this die and stamp set is called Serve You Store. Serve You Store. I'm going to try to link the stores down below so that you can possibly find them yourself. It's just that the dies and stamps, they kind of always go in and out of the catalog, and they disappear and they come back, so it's hard to link them without creating a bunch of broken links. But I will try to link the store name, and that way you can look through all of their stuff. And this stamp and die set cost me $1.57 for the stamps, and the dies were $1.76, and it took 20 days to get to me. And the example that I have for you is this awesome card here. I did make it interactive, so you go ahead and you pull on that pull tab, and it pulls the constellations out of the sky, so your little animals have something to look at. And then you can go ahead and push that right back into place. And that is the example there. And on the inside, it is blank. And I did pop this up on some foam, and I did use a pull tab die to create the pull tab mechanism. And then I do have a piece of acetate in the background that's holding the constellations, because I wanted them to look like they were floating in the sky. And that is it there. And that is the stamp and die set. The next stamp and die set that I have to share with you is this really fun cupcake stamp and die set. Using all of these pieces, you can create this really cool dimensional layering cupcake, and it has some really cute sentiments in it. You are so sweet, it's your birthday, let's celebrate, made with love, life is better with cupcakes, just for you, thank you. For my sweet friend, happy birthday, you earned it, and have a cupcake or two. And this stamp set does come with the dies. However, this die, as you can see, is not one cupcake. It's actually gonna cut your cupcake into 2 pieces. So I didn't really like that, so I did end up fussy cutting my cupcakes on this card here. And this is my example, so you can see using the different layers of frosting will give you this really nice layered frosting look. And I use this really nice embossing die for some addition and just to give it a little pizzazz. And I matted it in yellow because I love to matte my cards now. I also created it in a chocolate variety, which is really nice dark chocolate. And here you see that really beautiful embossing. I matted it in the purple, but you can also see the cupcake. I fussy cut this because if you use the die, which cuts your cupcake into 2 layers, you would have a border around your frosting and a border around your cup, and I didn't want that, so I just end up fussy cutting it. So that is something to keep in mind. So the stamp set for the cupcake was $4.65, and the dies were $3.04, because I mean there's not that many dies in that, and honestly you could do without the dies. The fussy cutting wasn't that bad, and as you know, I am not the best fussy cutter. So the store that I purchased the cupcakes from is called Store 727716 Store. And as I said, the pricing already, and it took 15 days to get to me. 15 whole days, not that bad. When I'm ordering from AliExpress, I'm never in a rush to receive something. I order from AliExpress because I know I'm gonna have some things trickling in, some new interesting fun things to use. But I order so much from there that in the time of waiting, I still have things that I haven't used yet. So use AliExpress at your own risk, especially when it comes to shipping time. Like for me, waiting a month for a stamp and die set that I paid, what, $4 for, doesn't really bother me because I know I still have so many other stamp and die sets that I haven't even put to use yet. So if you're just trying to find something that you need right now, I definitely don't recommend you purchasing from AliExpress. But if you have time to wait for things and you're just looking for cool, fun, new things to kind of come in as the days go by, then feel free to order from AliExpress. So anyways, on to the next stamp and die set. And it is this really cool one here, and I had to have it mostly because of the sentiment. I think they're so cute. It says, "You say witch like it's a bad thing. We all have a bit of magic in us. Resting witch face. And if the hat fits, get a matching shoe and broom. Happy Halloween and fabulous." And it has 3 really nice sized witches hats. And it does come with those 3 dies to cut out each one of those hats. And the stamps for this one here, for the witch's hat, was $1.74 for the stamp and $3.08 for the dies. And the project that I created using these are this really fun Halloween-y card right here. And I used the sentiment resting witch face because that's my favorite one, because I do have resting witch face. And I used this really fun hat and I colored it in with some fun spooky colors, and then I also stamped this stripes on the back on just a white piece of cardstock, and I matted that with orange, and then I used this really pretty silver thread, and I used a bat that I actually got from another stamp set in my stash. So it's just like a tiny little bat, and I just put him at the closure of the bow, and that's it. And then the inside says Happy Halloween with just a couple of stars, and that's it there. And the store that I purchased this stamp and die set from is called Allen DIY Store. And like I said, the pricing already, and it took 13 days to get to me. 13 days. The final stamp and die set that I have is this really cute Christmas themed one, and I loved it because I love how fun the images are. Like, I loved how rounded and bubbly and just happy they are. Look at the Christmas tree, it's like so loopy and roundy, and it has some really nice long sentiments on it. My favorite one in the set is "All I want for Christmas is cookies and you. Basically everything sweet. I love that one. And then I also love this one too. From our squad to yours, Merry Christmas. It also has like squad goals, hey cutie, Christmas is cloths for celebration, thanks, and Merry Christmas. And it has some cookies with the milk. This is just like the cutest thing ever. And it does come with the dies. As you can see in the dies, I ended up coloring and cutting out a couple of extra images that I didn't use. And it was the gingerbread man as well as the cup of milk, and the cookie is in there too. And for this one, I paid $4.42 for both pieces together. I found this on a deal. And this is the card that I created using that stamp and die set. And I decided to just keep it very simple and clean and fun. And I did add some like white highlights in there, like I saw that and I was just like, let me try it. And it actually came out really cute. I just used a white gel pen. And the sentiment that I used is from our squad to yours, Merry Christmas. And I did use a stitched embossing backdrop stamp, die, excuse me, not a stamp, a die, so it is cut into the paper. And that is something that I've been interested lately is this like stitch embossing into the paper. Love that. And on the inside it just says Merry Christmas, nice and simple. Cute little card. That wraps up this stamp and die AliExpress collection that I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe. I'm almost so close to 1,000 subscribers and I would totally appreciate your help in getting me there. So please don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like and comment as well, and let me know which one of these cards you would like to see recreated. And until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.